what you represent when we come to your downset. Getting with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit and be on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, la, 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 la. Brooklyn saying, la, 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 la. RCN saying, la, 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 la. Vegas saying, la, 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 la. Rio saying, la, 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 la. Tokyo saying, la, 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 la. Down under saying, la, 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 la. Miami saying, la, 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 la. Jamaica.
We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State. Oracle Arena. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Towns. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Holiday, and it's Levine at the 2.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
San Antonio on defense. It's a 3-point game.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Thompson. Out to the right wing. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Curry against Holiday. There's a screen. Curry passes to Pachulia. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries the long-range jumper.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. The finish. And it's blocked. And it's the Warriors on the break. Butler against Holiday. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The shot by Curry, no good.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And guys, for Drew Holiday last season was a tale of 2 halves. Over the first half, he displayed the leadership and the playmaking skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin? Over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart for Drew. He couldn't shake an injury to his lower right leg, and as a result, had to watch from the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
Down low. Pachulia with the steal. Curry dishes to Green. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Traps in the tray.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And when you talk about Holiday, the Pelicans really needed his contribution last season. He can score and distribute the basketball equally as well. An excellent all-around defender. Exactly what you want in a point guard, except that he just couldn't stay healthy. And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Curry wide open. That's it. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And for Holiday, I love his effort. He works extremely hard. His injuries, no fault of his own, just a run of misfortune. Let's hope this talented young man can turn it around and keep it turned around from a health standpoint.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The Spurs also with the sub. Green, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Spurs trailed by 11. And Holiday kicks to Aldridge. It's stolen by West. Here's Smooth. But they get it back. And there's the pass to Varejao. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Levine passes Green. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
So it's San Antonio now after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Levine. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 12. And that one good from Clarkson.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
The drive by Aldridge. Off on the layup. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Evans dishes to West. Pass to Smooth. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Levine. Holiday attacking. Here's Aldridge. Makes it off the glass.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Kicks it out to Evans. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Holiday, the pass to Green. Inside. Deflects the pass. West with the steal. The shot by Evans, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Green, no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Evans with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. It's deflected. On the wing, Green. Covered by Evans. Towns kicks to Levine. 6 to shoot. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
It's stolen by Green. Goes up, and the jam by Levine.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And then welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
On the court for San Antonio. Mills out there with Gary Neal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Duncan. And it's Anderson in at the 4 spot. Clarkson dishes to Evans. Unloads from 13. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. For a long time in San Antonio, it's been about the big 3, and rightfully so with all their wins, and Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And Kawhi and the big 3 recognize that and are trying to ease the transition period. And if you know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely. And now here comes Neal leading the break. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
There's the dish to Neal. Knocked away. Smooth passes to Clarkson. That's good. Clarkson's got 7 points. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Verajao against Duncan. Stolen by Verajao. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Leonard. Smooth passes to Verajao. Here's Smooth. Clock at 6. Back to Verajao. With his first shot attempt. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Anderson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
All alone. And Duncan throws it down.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
Smooth passes to Clarkson. Kicks it out to Evans. He dishes it to Verajao. Here's Smooth. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. It's intercepted. Clarkson passes to Smooth. Got a piece of it. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shoots. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Here's San Antonio. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Evans kicks it to West. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. West has got his first points of the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
San Antonio calls timeout. As Gravy is talking about, the assistant that was hired was Becky Hammond, a phenomenal player for a very long time in the WNBA. And Clark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was a perfect candidate to become the first full-time female assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled off.
So both teams making some changes here. Spurs trail by 6. Mills from deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Thompson from long range. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Duncan kicks to Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. And some changes here for the Spurs. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Duncan. Lean comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Patty Mills.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships. At Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four. And now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Bargnani dishes to Butler. Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson. Spurs trail by 8. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Towns. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continue to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
There's the feed to Bargnani. Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by Thompson.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Indiana. Outside, Green. Goes up the baseline. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. No good on the free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Thompson from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got 8 points.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Warriors leading by 7. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Levine. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Down low, and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Goes up off the inbound. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got his second basket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Towns. Rebound by Butler.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Towns with it. Here's Aldridge. Tipped away. Butler with the steal. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Richardson. Smooth out there with Clarkson. Then it's West, and it's Varejao in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. In the corner, it's Clarkson. From outside the arc. That's good. Clarkson's got 10 points in the game.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
A different look now for San Antonio. Duncan comes in for Towns. And Gary Neal subbed in for Levine.
Blocking foul called on Zach LaVine. That's his first personal foul.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Spurs substitution. Gary Neal. San Antonio. Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Morris checked in for San Antonio.
Warriors girls.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And it's Varejao penetrating.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't one. 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
West outside. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Verajao passes to Smooth. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Goes up the baseline. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Verajao. Aldridge. No good with the layup.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Picked by Verajao. Here's Smooth. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for Verajao. Green comes in for David West. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jason Richardson. And it's Klay Thompson in for Clarkson. And Leonard gets it to go.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination. And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Here's Pachulia, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Talking about Zaza's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Zaza. He even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
Here's Butler, and the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 9.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
It's Thompson off the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 10.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Leonard against Thompson. Lets it go from 14. Here's Anderson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Here's Mills, and it's San Antonio with another.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Thompson with it. Leonard picks him up. The drive by Green. Got a piece of it. Thompson against Green. Pass to Ballard. Pachulia with the steal. Mills with the steal. Inside. And finished off by Anderson.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing smurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Draymond Green.
And both free throws good for Green.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Ball stolen. Outside Butler. Back to Green. Fires the three. And there's the call on Pachulia. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Here's Curry with the three. He knocks it down right at the buzzer. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. It's the Spurs leading by just one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Towns is out there with Duncan. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Green. And it's Levine. And it's the point. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor. But one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Stolen by Thompson. That's good. 12 points for Steph Curry. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes here for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Towns. And it's Drew Holiday in for Green. And Neal kicks to Holiday. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And stolen by Aldridge. Here we go, one-on-one. Neal's shot is off.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Curry with the three. And the Warriors miss again. 14 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Clarkson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. San Antonio trailing here. And the jam by Levine.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Holiday dishes to Levine. Aldridge misses. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Clarkson passes to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And that one's good by Aldridge.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Bargnani from long range. And again, it's the Warriors missing. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard hasn't been in the league for a long time, but he's feeling right at home. He said last season he wants to remain a Spur for life.
And for Leonard to hear players say that a lot, but rarely before they reach the end of their rookie contract.
Yeah, I think Leonard just realizes what a special situation he found himself in. I mean, he is the complete package as a player and custom. Made for how the Spurs like to play and do things.
Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors trailing. Evans kicks to Thompson. And the 3 off target. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Levine can't hit.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And that sends Tyreke Evans to the free throw line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. That 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards, too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And, Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong. He's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Levine kicks to Aldridge from 12 feet out. And the shot falls short this time. The Warriors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Throws it down hard.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Aldridge hits the jump hook. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Here's Pachulia. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Dishes it to Levine. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Throws it up high. Lays it in up. But pretty alley-oop. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 2. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, we're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart. Guys?
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Green's checked in.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Butler dishes to Varejao. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. .114 left in the fourth quarter.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball. Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Holiday inside the line. Holiday with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And San Antonio has possession. Here's Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Butler against Leonard. Terry outside. Varejao up top. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Nice shot from the wing. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
From deep, Green. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
14 foul.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
David West taking 2 shots.
And so they foul intentionally.
Wide line. That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Jimmy Butler.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holiday. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.